there they go again, taking something Donald Trump said, completely out of context, making it look bad, running with it. And so many people suck that stuff up, it's unbelievable.
We just have to win this election because he's even predicting a bloodbath. What does that mean? He's going to exact a bloodbath?
So let's hear what he actually said, right from the horse's mouth.
Let me tell you something to China. If you're listening, President Xi, and you and I are friends, but he understands the way I deal, those big monster car manufacturing plants that you're building in Mexico right now, and you think you're going to get that, you're going to not hire Americans, and you're going to sell the cars to us. Now, we're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars. If I get elected, now if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole, that's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it.
So there you go. Clearly Trump's bloodbath referred to the impact of Chinese and Mexican imports on our auto industry.
As for the god-awful term bloodbath, surely none of those journalists, in quotes, would use such a term, would they?
Politico.com reports tonight on the, quote, bloodbath at the RNC.
Joe Biden was just talking the other day about, his concerns about a negative bloodbath, and the headline refers to it as an impending bloodbath.
Elections may not be the bloodbath for Democrats. This is probably going to be a bloodbath.
It would be a bloodbath.
Bloodbath at the ballot box.
Bloodbath? Really? Once again, it's the media whores who pretend to misunderstand metaphors. Truth is, of course, it's just a deliberate hoax machine doing what it does best, taking something out of context, creating a story around it, and trusting their media pals to amplify it. And a whole host of other media hacks did, while assuming you're too dumb to notice. But we've changed. We've learned that the media cannot be trusted. We know to check their work since they won't do it themselves. It wasn't always this way. Remember the Fine People hoax? Everyone fell for it, including Fox. But thanks to some of us and others outside this network who doggedly exposed that hoax and many others, Americans are now smarter and savvier about the hoax makers. We suspect all stories like this and question them and search for context. This didn't used to happen. Now it does. And props to Elon Musk's X. Under the old regime, this would have been labeled fact before we even got out of bed. But now with the full context out there, the hoaxers had to change tack. It doesn't matter that it's out of context, we're told. Trump is capable of anything. Right. Which is Democrat for, crap, let's cover our smelly asses. No, you jerks, you were caught again. These people are like smash and grabbers who forget the getaway car and commit the crime but are left holding the case of men in speed sticks. So now you'll see the media shift from it not being true to, but it's true in the context of the other hoaxes. True, the hoax is based on other hoaxes. For you to believe that Trump meant a literal bloodbath, you needed to believe in the Fine People hoax, the Jussie Smollett hoax, the drinking bleach hoax, and so on. It's like saying you should believe in the Easter Bunny because there's the Tooth Fairy. But while we watch the hoax implode on impact, Dems are still protected in a hoax bubble. We're not falling for it anymore. The media's goal is not to provide information, it's to persuade and use whatever means necessary to get you to fall in line.